Today, the Metro Council Charging Committee met for the first time to discuss how they will handle Councilman Anthony Piagentini's ethics violations. Piagentini was found guilty of 6 ethics violations. He's accused of using his public office to leverage a new job. The Charging Committee consists of 5 Democrats. No Republicans decided to join. And at the first meeting, the group selected the chair of this committee.
All those in favor of myself, Councilwoman Fowler, being chair of the committee, please say aye. Aye. No's by like sign. Thank you. I accept that.
They also set their next 2 meetings for Monday the 13th and Friday the 17th. So here to tell us more about this process, what it's going to look like, we have Metro Council President Marcus Winkler. He serves as the president of the council. He also represents District 17. So take a look. That is that yellow or that blue section right there. It is Brownsboro Road, LaGrange Road, Goose Creek Road, and then the Gene Snyder, all bordering that section. So thank you so much for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with the Charging Committee and what this really means. So he's found guilty of ethics violations. Now it's up to the council to decide what to do with it.
Correct. So the Charging Committee forms to really evaluate what the Ethics Commission has sent us and decide whether or not there are grounds to proceed with removal proceedings. So they'll spend the next few weeks reviewing the information from the Ethics Commission, and then they will make a formal decision whether to bring charges or not.
So if they do bring charges, what happens? What does that look like?
Yeah, so then you have the formation of what's called the council court, which is really synonymous with a regular court proceeding. So, there'll be discovery and evidence and then an actual trial. Presumably that'll happen sometime early next year if charges are in fact brought.
And after the trial, if we're going with the court and there's a guilty, is he removed from council?
So it would take 18 members voting to remove. So it's 2/3 of the full body of the 26. So 18 people would have to vote to remove. And you have to, 1, bring charges, then have the trial, then decide that he is guilty, and then decide to remove. So there's actually 3 votes that will happen if charges are brought. One is whether he's guilty of the violation, the other is if it rises to that level, and the third is whether to actually remove or not.
Okay. And we're talking, you think, at least a year here? What does the timing look like?
No, I think sometime early next year. So I don't think a year from now, but I would imagine the Charging Committee over the next, call it month to 6 weeks, will review the evidence and determine whether or not to bring charges.
Okay.
And then if they decide to bring charges, let's say that's in the December timeframe, you'd probably figure a couple of months of discovery and trial prep. And so my guess would be sort of that January, February timeframe if something moves forward.
Okay. All right. Moving quick. Well, we're almost out of time. It is election day, and I know that's important to you.
Yeah, I'd encourage everybody to go vote. You've got until 6 o'clock today. As long as you're in line, you're going to get to go vote, and go find your polling location. Go to the clerk's website if you don't know where it is, and get out there and let your voice be heard.
All right. Agreed. It's a big day, an important day, so certainly get out there. You have about an hour and a half left to do it. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you.